Hi everybody, welcome to a Python tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at regular expressions, a very useful skill related to regular expressions. Basically, regular expressions are text matching patterns described with a formal syntax. They are known as regex, regex being conversation, and basically regular expressions are typically used in applications that involve a lot of text processing. For example, in the case of a network application that spawn a very huge output to clients, and for example, that client, let's assume that client basically wants to grab some identical information from within that particular output. For example, the username, the password, the IP address of the server, something like that. Actually, that client must use regular expressions to make things easier, to make life easier. Okay, basically, let me first give you an example. So we have text.txt here, a file. So let me first set commands. This is a Linux command that supports regular expressions, guys, and basically it's a stream editor for filtering and transforming text. Let me show you how a regular expression are great. So let's cut are very powerful. For example, so hello world, it is a sunny day. So this is a text with this particular two lines. Okay, so for example, I'm gonna use the set command along with some regular expressions patterns. For example, S stands for search for the keyword world and change it by my friend. Okay, so let's provide here an extra space, and I'm sorry, I have to give it I'm gonna provide the file name. And as you can see here, hello world, hello my friend, it is a sunny day. The hello world has been changed or replaced by my friend on the fly. Okay, so if we cut, for example, test.txt, as you can see here, the word still remains in the file. So if you want to make changes to the file, you have to provide -e here. Or do a redirection. Okay, anyway, we're not interested in this kind of thing. So for example, if we want to, for example, to make changes, let's assume that I want to put a hash at the beginning of each line. Okay, so what I need to do is to provide this particular sign. I don't know how it's the header, or I don't know how they call it. Anyway, so this particular stands for will point to the beginning of each line. Okay, so at the beginning of each line, I'm gonna provide, or I'm gonna add, for example, a hash and an extra space. So as you can see here, it has been added successfully. For example, if I want to I have many files and I want to change their extensions to, for example, the JPEG, I have to provide the $sign, and this $sign will point to the end of each line. Okay, so as you can see here, it has been added at the end of each line. Okay, so this is how regular expression are powerful, guys. So let's take a look on regular expression under Python. So let's import RE. The module related to regular expressions is called RE, stands for RE, regular expression, RE module. Anyway, let's create a simple string. So let's print cred, and the given credentials are username, password, client IP, and server IP. Okay, so basically, let's assume that we have captured this particular packet over on the network, and we want to grab the username and password. Okay, in this case, we're going regular expression are very useful. Okay, so let's RE. So there's a lot of methods related to regular expression to RE module, but one the most important one or the most useful one is find all. It's very easy rather than using the compiled along with match. Okay, so we are going to use find all. Okay, so let's re.find all, and basically here we are going to provide the pattern, and basically regular expression supports some what we call flags. Okay, and these flags actually can be called using the question mark, and we have, for example, I stands for ignore case, and M for multi-line, U for Unicode, so on and so forth. So in this case, we are interested in the I flag, okay, or abbreviation, stands for ignore case. And basically I am gonna search for username, any word that contains username, okay, any line that contains username. I'm gonna provide CRAD. As you can see here, it has grabbed the username capitalized as it is in the text, okay. So we are not interested in the username flag, we are interested in the word after username. So in order to do so, we can actually provide another pattern here, and I am going basically to call the \w, stands for alphanumeric words, and plus stands for any word, okay. So I am sorry guys, I don't know what is the problem. Find, oh yep. So let's close it here. So as you can see here, we have called it, but this is actually not useful, okay. So for example, if we will do a, let's say, server IP, as you can see here, for server IP it has printed only 4, okay. And the reason why, because actually the W keyword actually stands for the W, not capital W but the lowercase w. So let me search for the I'm looking for it on the book. I don't remember which page it is. So basically the \w stands for alphanumeric, okay, and the capital W stands for non-alphanumeric. So alphanumeric, so for example here, it, when it finds a dot, it has been stopped, okay. So what if we provide an S, a capital S, stands for non-white spaces, okay. As you can see here, there is no white spaces here, so it should print out anything after the keyword server IP. So I want you to forget anything about these guys and just retain only one information, dot everything. This is very, very powerful. So for example, if we provide here if we look for the username, as you can see here, the user is, let's take this, return a list. So let's take the first element, and now user is Ahmed, and basically let's grab the password, and password is my pass, and so on and so forth. So this is how it works, okay. So let me create another, let me create another create2, and basically I am going to provide here an extra space, remember, after the username, okay. Where is the problem? Okay, so create2, so we have an extra space here. So let's try to find the username. So basically we are going to call the username, let's get rid of this, and basically if we want to print it here, was an error from me. So as you can see here guys, if we, there is no space here, okay. So but if we change create by create2, as you can see here, we have an extra space. If you remember, if we provide here a \s, stands for a white spaces, tab, space, or new line, it provides us a space, and for CRAD it provides us nothing, okay. So for example, if we want to solve this, we need to add here a W plus, okay. So as you can see here, we are taking this particular extra space and the next word, okay, the next word after the extra space. So I want you to forget everything about this complex things guys, and retain only one information, which is this .all, everything, okay, because this is very powerful guys. And hopefully you like regular expressions. If you do, if you understand how find all works and how this flags works, the ignore and the multi-line, abbreviations, you will actually be able to filter any kind of basically any kind of data within a very huge text. Okay, hopefully you like this video. See you next time.